Hi guys, it's Noel. How are you, loves? Today I wanted to talk to you about fear and how fear just blocks everything in your life right now. How fear is destroying your life and putting you off the right path and just really demolishing you. And so to start off, I have with me here the what's the name of that deck? I forgot. Oh, Loving Words from Jesus cards. And these are one of my favorites, if not my favorite. And when I opened the box, the first card was actually "Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. It is." That is in Luke 12:32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. And I was just guided to talk to you about fear, how our life is built with fear, how life is directed with fear. It's like we cannot cope with anything. It's like we are not controlling our lives and our mind and body. That's fear. And the more you fear something, the more you attract it. The more you lose yourself, lose your money, lose your friends, lose your love, and the more you waste your life. So many people have fears, and we all have fears that we try to hide within ourselves, or we try not to get rid of those fears, because let me tell you that fear is not normal. It is not normal to be afraid of something, or to be afraid of losing someone, or to be afraid of anything. Only love is normal. And so whatever you feel right now, let it go and ask God to help you release that fear so that you can move on and start living the life you are supposed to live. So many people are afraid of, for example, losing money, or afraid of not having money anymore, or afraid of just being, left out on the sidewalk or something. And I was reading a book last time. It is the what's the name of that book? The Science of Success, I think it is. And in that book I read there is in this world, that big, gigantic, beautiful world that we are living in, there is in this world enough money, enough prosperity, enough goods for every human beings on this planet, for everyone and more. And when I read that, I thought, that's quite strange. Like, why are there poor people, people suffering from hunger or anything like that? And the book explained that we have enough resources, but like people keep these resources for themselves. They don't exploit the resources that we have on the earth, and therefore people are lacking what they need. But the main thing of that is the whole world, that place that we live in is full of goods. Is you have everything, and you can have everything, even if you're poor, even if you don't have a job. There is plenty of everything. And I was very astonished by that, because it is so true. Like, we think we have nothing to eat, we think we have no shelter, we think we are poor, we have that poor mentality. We are lost in that mentality, and therefore we just don't move forward. And in life, you have to move forward. You have to climb the ladder, you have to climb the mountains of your life. And we don't do that because we are afraid. We are afraid of believing, even. We are afraid of trusting God. We are afraid of seeing the world as it is. It is a magnificent place where everything is provided. That is how the world was created. Everything in it for us to live off. And so I was very, very I had strong emotions when I read that. And it is so true. But we just are afraid of seeing the reality. The reality is we can change our life whenever we want. We can do what we want, because we are here on earth to be happy and to make sure that our heart's desires are come true. Basically, we are here to dream, we are here to manifest those dreams, and we are here to trust in God and to trust in ourselves, because everything is already provided. We don't have to fight, we don't have to struggle. And it's just so amazing that we fear losing something. We don't even realize that when you lose something, you get something else, because everything is there provided for you in abundance, millions. Like, some people are afraid of losing a partner, a boyfriend, girlfriend. They are afraid of not finding someone else. And let me tell you that there are so many human beings on earth. Like, you cannot stay single. You cannot remain alone, because you are not alone here. You are not alone here. So if you break up with someone, or if you broke up with someone, you will find someone else, even a better person for you. or you'll find its equivalent. So you don't really have to indulge in sadness and cry and fear that, oh, I'm gonna be single forever, which is not and never going to happen unless you decide so. And so our life is full of fear. Our life is full of fear of any kind. We are afraid of forgetting to lock the door of our houses. We are afraid of losing our keys. We are afraid of losing our minds. We are afraid of trusting people. We are afraid of traveling. We are afraid of meeting new people. We are afraid of moving from place to another place. We are afraid of not finding a job. We are afraid of finding a job and how to deal with that new job. We are afraid of having someone giving us advice. We are afraid of giving advice to people. We are afraid of eating things. We are afraid of not eating those things. We are afraid of dressing in a certain way and not dressing in another. We are afraid of trusting people, as I said, trusting that everything has been taken care of already. We are afraid of trusting our husband, wife, children. We are afraid of our family. We are afraid of our religion. We are afraid of the neighborhood where we live. We are afraid of insects. We are afraid of like the nature. We are afraid of getting a bite. We are afraid of like so many things I cannot count. You know, we are afraid of everything. And if you think you are not afraid of anything, you're wrong. Like, everybody is afraid of something, and that is such a pain. But the reason why I'm telling you all this is because we have to make a step towards not being afraid, basically. We have to trust life because we have been given that life and we have to just live it, you know? What we do is that we are always afraid of people, afraid of the place we are in, afraid of earth, afraid of ourselves, you know? We don't trust even ourselves. We are afraid of our heart, what our heart is telling us to do. We don't trust, and we are lost. When you are afraid, you cannot do anything. You are lost. Your fear blocks all the blessings that are supposed to come in your life. Your fear destroys everything that you have built because you are afraid of getting those things that you have built destroyed. They eventually get destroyed because of your fear. We are afraid of losing a romantic partner, losing earrings, losing money. But we never know, and we don't know that. We don't realize that everything that we lose, it's not really lost. Because everything is inside here on earth. And it is for us just to pick, you know. You've lost money, there you go. Other money coming your way. You've lost earrings, there you go. Gift from a friend or a relatives or of some kind. You've lost your cards, and you'll get others. You don't have light, electricity. You'll get that because everything is provided if only we can trust and not fear anything. We have to trust that everything is there provided. And we have to trust, I think the biggest fear that we have is the fear of losing something or someone. And we cannot lose anything or anyone because we are all human beings here, and we should support each other. Like if you lose someone, or if you have lost someone that was dear to your heart, know that that person is there with you. Like you cannot see that person, but that person is there. You never really lose anyone. If you lost a lot of money, a great deal of money, know that money is all around you. You just cannot see it because you don't trust that you will have that money back. But if you start trusting it, easier said than done, but if you start trusting it with baby steps, just by saying to yourself, God has given me everything. When I came on earth, everything was already there, provided for me. All I have to do is, while I grow up, pick everything on my way, pick everything on my way. And that's how it works. Like, we don't have to fight, we don't have to struggle, everything is there already. So we don't have to fear anything. And money is always going to be around you. Your loved ones are always around you. And if you're single and afraid of being single forever, just, stand up, go look at your window and see all those people walking outside or just driving. And how can you stay single? We are so many on earth, so many on earth. It is not possible. It is not. So I read this card again to you. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. It is God's good pleasure to give you whatever you are asking for. Whatever. So I'll give you another card just to wrap up that little chat that I had with you. Dear God, dear love, what message would you like us to know here right now? And bless that message so that it can go straight to our hearts. Thank you, amen. There you go. And this is a wonderful message for all of you, all of us. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Let your light so shine before men. How can you let your light shine before men by not being afraid? Okay, guys? Take a good care of yourself and be blessed forever. Much love. Bye.